One is to invest in infrastructure. Throughout our history, intelligent infrastructure has been a driver of economy. Whether you're talking about Lincoln with the railroads, or you're talking about Eisenhower with the highways. And we can do intelligent infrastructure today, which not only creates jobs now, digging ditches and etc., but creates private sector jobs through growth. So a couple examples. Creating high-speed internet, speeds everything up, makes things more efficient, and we have lagged behind. South Korea is 10 times higher in terms of broadband rollout than the United States. Another is transmission lines to get that wind power into the city centers. That is a huge driver for our economy, and we're not really there yet because we have too many regulations in the way, and we're not investing in those types of infrastructures. High-speed rail is another infrastructure that can really help spur our growth, just like the highways did when it expanded into new areas. The second major issue is changing our tax system to encourage entrepreneurship. Right now our tax system is dictated by special interests and politicians who don't have the courage to stand up to these special interests. We need to bring it back so that we encourage entrepreneurship and encourage small businesses instead of holding up these large entrenched interests that are right now dictating our tax code. Thank you so much.
Outstanding. I'm Charles Lawler. I'm so grateful that you all are here, and I'm glad that you have me here and the patience to listen. When it comes to the economy, for me, it really is about common sense, especially for all of us here in Prince George's County. I hear the talk about what has been done, what will be done, and what's been done before, but we have the highest unemployment in the state of Maryland, reaching 8%. We're not getting the benefits in terms of entrepreneurial leadership that so many of our citizens deserve and need here. And there seems to be an unfair balance when it comes to jobs and opportunities here in our county. We need to use a little bit more common sense and be practical. If it had been done before, I don't have much confidence in that it's going to be done going forward unless we take these steps. We need to encourage entrepreneurs. Leadership start with our educational system. We need to fix it. Many of us know how bad we need to fix that, providing parents with choices to fix the educational system, because our job owners are those young men and women that are in this room, that are listening here, and some of you here now that are looking for that opportunity. Another thing we need to do is really look at a balanced budget, because if our budget never gets balanced and we continue to tax entrepreneurs and businesses here out of their tax brackets, they'll never be able to create more jobs, which we need absolutely to create. So I'm a big fan of balancing the budget and, of course, shoring up our national security. As a Marine officer, I know how important it is to make sure that our borders are secure. So we need to make sure we do that and take a vested interest and spend time in fixing our balanced budget. We got to do that. And the only way we can do this is kind of getting to work and working hard, rolling up our sleeves and making it happen. I look forward to talking even more about this issue. Thank you so much.
Democrat, 5th District. We look at this job situation. Jobs, jobs, jobs. The reason why we have most of our jobs is because we've been outsourced from all over the world. So these guys, these big corporations get cheap labor, $1.50 a day or whatever, and then jobs are taken from this country to another country. We get contracts for major weapon systems. We let a foreign country contract them out, and they get the jobs. We got to bring the jobs back home. We got to stop outsourcing our jobs, and we got to end the war. The money that we trying to spend on these wars, nation building, let's start doing some nation building right here in the United States of America. You can start right here in Prince George's County. Stop the war quickly, like Eisenhower did. Bring them home. We're losing too many soldiers over there. We won't even have any young men in the next 20 to 30 years, the way they keep sending people over there. But you see, we got executives that will send them over there that's never been in the Army. They don't know what it's like to be over there and get shot at. They brag about, oh, the guys are very patriotic, they like to be there. I was in Korea and Vietnam, I didn't like to be there, but I didn't want to go to Leavenworth either. So I was there, and I've done a good job. Bringing the boys home. Cut the taxes. Cut the state taxes. Let's reduce the corporate tax. Let's lower the taxes on everybody. You can't raise taxes in a down economy. If we had a strong economy, you could raise the taxes. Anybody that's talking about raising taxes, they ought to resign. Now, I like City Hoyer. I love City Hoyer. City, you should retire, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm running for the 4th Congressional seat right here in Prince George's County. And I've heard the other speakers speak. And I've been a lifelong resident. I was born in Prince George's County. I've had many businesses in Prince George's County. And he's right. It starts here in the county. Unfortunately, our county is the most anti-business community in the world. I know of many, many businesses that try to come into Prince George's County and the regulatory affairs and the time it takes to get a building permit, the time to create jobs. I've got one job over on the Allentown Way. It's 3.5 years to get a permit to put a wall down on it, to subdivide one room. That's got to stop. And that's got to stop at your county level. The county has been abusive to the people who come in here and create jobs. You don't realize it, but there's like 90 million people coming online in the Middle East that get $4 a day. How can we compete with that if we don't have a better business environment? God bless. Thank you.